we have an American icon in today's video. That's right, the M4 carbine. We're going to be taking a look at the M4 carbine in Modern Warfare 3 today. And funny enough, it wasn't actually a assault rifle in Modern Warfare 3. It actually came from Modern Warfare 2. There's no M4 platform in MW3. So we had to use some of the MW2 guns, the M16 conversion kit, and the M4 carbine. But man, this thing is so good. Long range, medium range, short range. The damage fall off is not that bad. I tried to keep the aesthetic of the gun by not putting too many attachments on it, trying to keep it true to form. So I don't have a barrel on it. The stock is the same. It still has a 30-round magazine. There's a suppressor on it, red dot, and a grip. That's pretty much it. Try to keep it as true to form as I could. So during the Vietnam War, the M16 was the main weapon of choice for the American soldiers, along with like a couple other weapons like the M14 and the Springfield and stuff. But the M16 was the staple of the Vietnam War for the U.S. side. But it was long, it was big, it was clunky, and you're going through the jungle, trees all around you, or you're going through a Jeep. You can't just pull it out and, you know, aim it where you need to shoot it at. It's very long, it's clunky, so they needed a compact version of the M16. And Colt created the CAR-15, and that eventually became the M4 carbine that we know and love today. But it wasn't until like the early 90s that the M4 was officially adopted by the US military. And even then, it was really only for vehicle crews and officers and some special forces that would use it because of its compact design. The M16 was still the widely used gun at the time. Now, in the early 2000s, we came up with the M4A1, which was full automatic instead of the burst fire that we had previously. And it had a RIS system, a rail interface system, and it was very modular that you could put any attachment that had the RIS system on it, whether it was a red dot sight and ACOG, PEQ lasers, suppressors, grips, whatever you wanted to customize your gun to be, you could do so, especially in the special forces, and especially in the Rangers, and the SOCOM, and all that stuff. And it saw a lot of action in the 2000s when we were fighting the war on terror in the Middle East. It replaced pretty much every M16 on the front line, and it had improved magazines, better optics, it was lightweight for CQB, and in the 2010s, the US Army actually began converting all of their M4s to the M4A1. And even to this day, 2026, it remains the standard US service rifle. It's kind of being supplemented by the M7. There's not a lot known about that yet. We were kind of going to go with the SCAR that FN made. And a lot of special forces use the FN SCAR, whether it's the light or the heavy, the 5.56 or the 7.62. But the M7 is supposed to be the next service rifle, the next generation that we're going to be using. And it has like a free float rail system with, you know, built-in suppressors and all this crazy stuff. But what I love about this weapon system is that it is so universally loved. It is being adopted by many countries as their standard service rifle. It can be it's so modular that you can use it for any scenario that you can imagine. You can throw on a longer barrel and a RAS system and have a DMR type semi-automatic version. You could have a SOP mod version where it is a short barrel suppressor, a telescoping stock, and a 30-round magazine. There's a bunch you can do with this weapon, and that is why it has been a favorite and a standard issue rifle for so long. Now, as far as the adoption in video games, It wasn't until Rainbow Six in '98 that the M4 style rifle was actually introduced into video games. Counter-Strike in '99 had the Colt M4. It had the suppressor on it. You can probably look it up. It's like the generic black M4. But honestly, it became a legend in 2007 with Call of Duty 4 and Modern Warfare. It was a full automatic, low recoil. You could throw a red dot or an ACOG on it, a suppressor, and it was one of the top tier competitive weapons at the time. For back then, it was game battles and a bunch of other MLG, Major League Gaming competitions back then, if you want to call it that. 2009, Modern Warfare 2, it had, again, a laser beam with low recoil, and it was one of the most used weapons in competition and in pub lobbies, too. And to this day, it is probably the most used weapon in any game. I can't think of another style of rifle that is more popular than the M4 carbine in any like modern day setting. The AK is up there, obviously, but I don't know. There's just something that I love about the M4. And if you guys like it, if you guys have used it all the way from the 90s, back in Rainbow Six and Counter-Strike, or if you're relatively new to the gaming side of things and you picked it up in the recent Call of Duties, let me know. Let me know what you guys think and maybe some good memories you have of it. And want to say thank you to everybody again. And I will see you in the next one.